Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek. A bit of Star Trek news now, and famous comedian and actor Eddie Murphy has revealed why he turned down a Star Trek movie role. This isn't recent, this is going back quite a way, probably before a lot of you were born. Right, so let's have a look. Here we go. Eddie Murphy reveals why he turned down a Star Trek movie role. This is from comicbook.com. As usual, links in the description down there. Over there, tells you to like and subscribe. Follow the orders of the green lettering over there. Like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. I forgot to include that bit. I'm also on Rumble and Anchor.fm and Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. I'm also on the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram. Links for those are in the description, as are links for my books. Silent Predator, horror novella, bit of fun, not expensive, and Mercury Rapids, big thick tome. That's expensive in paperback. I've tried to reduce the price, they won't let me. But it's also on Kindle, which is a lot cheaper. If you want to have a read of that, that's about UFOs and stuff. As I said, it's just a bit of fun. But I've got to keep plugging it to try and get some sold. I might have a giveaway soon. I've ordered some copies, so I might have a giveaway soon. Scoop. Right. Comedy legend, or is that legend? Comedy legend Eddie Murphy has opened up about why he passed on the possibility of joining the Star Trek universe. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home's original script included a role meant for Murphy. However, as fans will recall, The Voyage Home is the one with the whales, where the USS Enterprise crew, not the ship itself, because that was destroyed, remember, in Star Trek 3, crew travels back in time to 1980s Earth. It's 1986 to be precise. Murphy's character wasn't from Star Trek's time, but a college professor from the 20th century who believes in aliens. He would have greeted the Enterprise crew and helped them navigate the era. Appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Murphy explained that if he was going to be in Star Trek, he wanted the whole Star Trek experience. That role wasn't it. And he goes on, there's a quote, I won't do an impression because I can't do one of Eddie Murphy apart from you're not going to get me with no banana in the tailpipe. No, that's not good. Anyway, yeah, you know which one it was. It was the one where they go to San Francisco and they get the whales, Murphy said. It was going to be the one where it was going to be the one that they met. I was going to be the one that they met when they got to San Francisco. And I was like, no, I want to go and beam up and be on the ship. So I didn't do it. Yeah, they had me like talking jive to Spock. That is illogical. Etc. And Murphy would reply, with lots of effing and blinding, no doubt. And it'll be the first R-rated Star Trek film. When Murphy passed on the role, later drafts of the film script removed his character Catherine Hicks's role as marine biologist. Dr. Gillian Taylor expanded to take its place. They're also going to have, I think it's going to be Sulu's, one of Sulu's ancestors that he meets in the San Francisco Chinatown area. I think it's part of that scene, you know, where they walk past the building with the big Pacific Bell advert painted on it. You see some Asian people there. I think one of those was supposed to be Sulu's grandfather or great-grandfather or whatever, one of his ancestors. But they decided not to do it. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, concluded what fans unofficially referred to as the Genesis trilogy. That story began with Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, then continued in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, finishing with Star Trek IV. It kind of spills over into Star Trek V, though. It does. With those films recently coming to 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, just say 4K. You don't need all that other stuff. For the first time, comicbook.com spoke to Rod Roddenberry, head of Roddenberry Entertainment and son of Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry, about what makes those films special. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just making sure is it all fitting in? Yes, it is. I don't know if this is what you're expecting, but I think the original series did a great job of showing a crew that was a family, but it still was a Kirk, Spock and DeForest Kelly and Bones. What? With I hate to call them supporting cast, but almost supporting cast with the show, George and Walter. Doesn't mention Nichelle. Sexist much. The movies brought that family together. The movies gave life and purpose and cohesion to all of those characters, and you get to see them interact more and come together and work together, not just as a crew, but as a group of people who loved each other and cared for one another, in fictional terms. And I think, as you just said, 2, 3 and 4, and of course the first one, but 2, 3 and 4 really did a phenomenal job of dealing with that. I was talking about the first one, but that's got nothing to do with the Genesis trilogy. In fact, it's like 15 years or something. Is it? No, it's not. It's about 6 years in it after. The motion pictures, is it 2279? And Star Trek 2 is 2285. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Anyway, did a phenomenal job of dealing with that and how they dealt with the loss of Spock, and then he comes back. But how does he now fit back into the family? I think you nail it with that question, and I think that is a great sort of a 3-part version of Star Trek, which just shows the love between them. No, that's it. But it kind of does spill over into Star Trek 5. We see the Enterprise that they're given at the end of Star Trek 4 is not up to snuff, so Scott is doing his best to repair that. And while they're doing that, Bones, Kirk, and Spock are having a family getaway sort of thing. And at Yosemite, Kirk free climbing El Capitan and Spock using his rocket boots and all that stuff. Anyway, so there we go. So Eddie Murphy was going to be Star Trek 4, and he decided not to do it because he wanted to put a banana up the Enterprise's tailpipe. Enterprise wasn't in it. The Klingon bird of prey tailpipe. That's from Beverly Hills Cop, if you didn't know. I wish Eddie Murphy had make more comedies. I do wish he'd go back to his roots and do proper, adult comedies with lots of swearing in, because that was his forte back in the day. And then he started doing family stuff, didn't he? Haunted Mansion, Shrek, and all that stuff. He needs to get to do more adult stuff again. Big time. Oh, get back up on stage. I mean, who doesn't love Eddie Murphy? Delirious and Raw, both great stand-up shows that he did back in the 80s. But anyway, right, we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are in the universe. Look after each other, and until next time, I'll see thee.